up, guys? So we are here today in Toronto with my buddy here, Mike. He's been kind enough to bring out his play toy, his BMW M5 V10. Thank you so much, Mike, for coming out.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's a beautiful spec. So today we're going to walk around the car. Mike is going to give us a little bit of history with his M5. It's a bit of a special one today, so stay tuned. You're gonna love this. Let's dive in.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like.
So Mike, thank you so much for coming out. This M5 is just beautiful. The V10 is one of those cars that I know is going to go up in value.
That's right.
Just because of all of the history with it, just because of BMW's background with naturally aspirated cars. So this is definitely one in the books, and this color. You know what? I'm going to let you tell the story. So tell us a little bit about the car and its history. Why the M5, and how long have you owned it? Let's start there.
I've had the M5 for about 3.5 years. I decided to go with this one because of the rare combination color, the Sepang bronze.
That's a beautiful color, by the way.
Thank you. With the manual transmission.
That must be fun.
It so is. That means there's only 2 in Canada, 15 in the US, and
wonderful.
17 in the world.
Nice,
So it
nice,
makes
nice.
it a little bit more rare.
So let's talk modifications, because of course the exhaust is something we're gonna listen to once we take it out in a few minutes. But I know for a fact that the standard you're pushing, the car pushes 507. You must be pushing a little bit more.
I'm sure there's a little bit more being pushed. Got the AFE drop-in air filters,
Nice.
nicer shaft exhaust.
Nice, nice,
I haven't dynoed it, but definitely there's got to be a little bit more power than 507.
nice. So were you considering other cars before the M5, or let's say what did you have before the M5?
Before that, my first Beamer was the E34 525.
Nice.
Dropped
okay.
an M3 motor into there. Painted it black with red and silver sparkles.
Oh.
Realized, you know what? That wasn't enough power. Got a E39 540, green on green,
Nice.
manual. Then I went, before this was the 05 545 V8 manual.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it was a silver gray on peanut butter interior.
The E39 5 Series, I think it's just a wonderful powertrain, and it's so undervalued for what people know they are, especially with the V8s. They push about 330, but we digress. These cars, I know you say you've owned it for 3 years. They are going up in value. Is that something that bothers you and scares you from driving it on a daily basis, or you drive it regardless?
I don't drive it on a daily basis, but I drive it regardless. I'm
Okay.
here to drive my car, to enjoy life, to enjoy the beast. You know?
100%, 100%.
Yeah, it doesn't depreciate the value by me driving it.
Okay.
I love it. I maintain it. Keep it in tip-top shape. Work on the, I guess, mechanical stuff myself as well. So I know the love is being put into there.
100%, 100%. Now, this is a question I ask a lot of car guys, and a lot of car guys would swear, I'm never going to sell my car, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm never gonna sell my car.
I saw that coming. I saw, but you've owned 4 BMW so far, but you're never going to sell this one.
I'm never gonna sell this one.
Okay, let's see how that goes. But if you could get another car today, in addition to this, since you're never going to sell this, what would it be?
This actually was my dream car initially.
Oh, nice.
So ultimately, I ended up getting it.
Okay.
I would love the 95 Maserati manual transmission.
Maserati guy.
They're rare.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
you love your
the rare
manuals.
cars. And the manuals, of course.
100%.
Yeah.
I love your engine bay. It's really clean. Got the V10 mounted engine right there. Beautiful exhaust. I must commend on the choice of the exhaust that you had done. What's it called?
Meister shaft.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Performance exhaust. Gives it a little bit of some little pep and some noise.
okay.
Yeah, gets me excited a bit.
Now, can I ask how fast you've gone in your M5?
I guess I've only hit about 230. I know it clocks out at about 270 before the
Yeah. Limiter comes in.
Limiter comes in.
Yeah.
But it does say 330 on the dash. So once you take the limiter off,
You're good.
you can go that high.
Okay.
Yeah. When you tune it.
When you tune it, you don't track it, no?
I don't track it anyways, no.
Okay.
It's too valuable for me to do that. I know it can handle it.
But you want to try to maintain its pristine condition, its value, and not get it roughed up.
Yeah, yeah.
How much are these on the used market right now? Have you looked?
I haven't looked at the rare colors. There's one rare color, 75,000.
Okay.
With about 100,000 kilometers on it.
And yours has how many kilometers? I haven't asked.
Has about 165 on it.
That's pretty low for these.
Yeah.
That's pretty low. And the condition it's in, it's pretty sick. The wheels are also so real. Michelin Pilot Sports. Oh, that's nice.
S4s, 4Ss.
Oh, those are nice. And I see your yeah.
Empire Boys.
Empire Boys. What's that about?
In New York, they started Empire Boys, the New York State.
Yeah.
Right. So we went with them and we started joining their group. Brought it over to Canada.
Do you guys have car meets and stuff?
We used to have a little bit more. Now I'm sure they'll start coming out.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
yeah,
Before a lot of you start asking why we're doing this so late, that's because I have a full-time job and Mike has a full-time job. So this is almost the only time we've been able to meet up and get this video out. I've been dying to get behind this with Mike and feel how it is on the inside. And mind you, this is going to be my first time ever in an E60 M5.
Really?
I am truly glad that you've kept it as stock as you can. I mean, except the exhaust. So I'm really glad that we're going to experience this today in its true form, as true as it can be. And yeah, that's a lot of rambling. Let's get behind it and see how it is.
Awesome, let's go.
I'm so in love with you. You got me down again.
You're good. So guys, again, I want to apologize that it is a bit dark. This is the only time I could get this guy's busy schedule to align. But I'm happy I'm able to bring this because this car is so unreal. In my opinion, there's been a lot of hype about the M5, and just being here in this car, it's not a hype. It's completely deserved. It's mental the way it picks up. It's mental. This is cool. So what the advantage you're getting here is the sound. That engine sound. It just finds its way into the car. And for many new cars today, 100% this is coming from the engine. It's not some all the seatbelts are sounding right. Oh my god. It picks up so well. Really quickly. I love the seatbelts, sir. Yeah. It grips you when it feels me sliding by. It just grips very tightly, very aggressively. Stay right there. That's it. In driving this around, what intrigues you the most? Is it the sound? Is it the speed? Is it the driving dynamics? What?
I guess it's a little bit of everything. The sound, of course, the power, the way the seat holds me in place.
Yeah.
It's just
The experience,
the experience, yeah. And the manual transmission.
It's a way to have a car like this.
That's it, yeah. I know the SMG is
It's
F1
quick.
inspired.
It's quick, yeah, but it's like what Porsche says today, right? The Porsche 911, just a good number of people who order them in the manual transmission. That's even though the automatic PDK is way faster.
Yeah.
People want to experience the drive, right? It gets very boring when you just, oh my god, jeez.
want the black on black.
And then you got
I did not want a different color that you don't see on the road often. Then I jump in, I see the color, interior almost matches.
Right.
And I actually, not that you should know, I took it home for the weekend.
Okay.
Before I bought it.
Yeah.
After that, I just fell in love. Yeah.
It is a truly nice spec.
I'm not even interested in black on black anymore.
Well, because you're driving a Mortuary car.
Yeah.
And you know that. And it's just that feeling that, you know, no one else or just one other guy in all of Canada has one of these cars.
Yeah.
That feeling is just so real because everyone can have an M5, an E60 M5. Everyone can have it's knowing that you have such a special car. That's what makes it all the more special.
That's exactly it. Yeah. I enjoy the ride.
It's beautiful. The suspensions are great. You take very good care of this.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming out today.
Thanks for having me.
But promise us we're going to see a little bit more of this a little bit later.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my car, my pretty face as well. And of course, I love my V10.
I like those number plates. Those plates are sick. A good portion of the car. However, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you, Mike, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, sounds great. Thanks for having me.
Peace. Okay, so sorry, before we go, there's one thing that's very important that I want people to know. Realistically, what issues should people who want the M5, the E60 M5, be aware about? What issues should they look out for? What big things or big ticket items would you say they should?
Regular maintenance, doing your oil, your spark plugs, that keeps your motor running properly. The worst thing that happens that I've heard of, and I haven't done yet, knock on wood, is the rod bearings. If you don't do the rod bearings, that will cost your engine a good penny to replace.
Of course. How much are we talking?
It all depends. Between a couple $100 for the cheap, a couple $1,000 for the most expensive, plus labor. Plus you need bolts, plus you need this, you need that. You're gonna realize
very quickly,
this is ripped, this is ripped. You might as well do control arms. You need the clutch too. Let's go ahead with that. Haven't done that yet, like I said. Throttle actuators, throttle actuators.
Okay, those are good things. Yeah.
Those are pretty penny as well. Just spent $700 on an idle actuator. Installed it myself, so I saved.
So the labor is gone.
Yeah. Throttle actuators are about $1,000 Canadian for two.
But there's a general misconception, and I know I can ask you this because you own an M5. There's a lot of people out there who shy away from the M5s over the M3s because they feel these cars are more hassle to own. Now, I own an E46 M3. I know its share of problems. Yeah. Would you say the M5 in sort of the BMW M world is a pain to own over all the other cars? Would you shy away from it, or if you do, are you more of the notion that once those key things are taken care of, it's good to go?
It'll be like that. Just once the key things are taken care of, you're good to go.
100%.
Absolutely. You can have a beat up car, the motor will go shortly.
If you don't take care of it. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Suggestion is get everything done right when you get the car, unless if you have proof that it was already done previously.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Awesome.